Hi.
Hi.
Bad time, huh?
Well, no, we're actually just leaving.
No, please stay.
Yeah, we'll see you later.
Hi.
I'm sorry. If there's anything that I could... Thank you.
Would you, I'm sorry, I'm not doing very well. This has been a horrible, ugly nightmare, and I don't know how you can bear it. At least I'm still alive, Mama.
Oh, I know. Thank God for that.
You know, Daddy, I keep thinking. I can't keep myself from thinking.
What, darling, what?
What did I do? That was so different. You know, did she say the wrong thing?
Oh, baby, please.
Did she fight
Honey,
too much?
Don't let this man do this to you.
What? He calls me, Daddy. He comes in our home. I'm alive. Andrea's not. Wouldn't you want to know? I mean, wouldn't you ask yourself, Mama?
Yes, but there are no answers. This person doesn't think like we do. We can't even fathom what his reasons are. Baby, Andrea didn't do anything wrong that you did right. If it seems like it doesn't make any sense, that's because it doesn't.
Daddy, I'd like you to do me a favor.
Name it, honey.
You made everybody sign in at the party, right?
That's right.
And the police checked off everybody's names before they let them leave.
That's right, all except the servants. They questioned them separately.
Did the police take the guest register?
Yes, baby, they did. I kept a copy.
I'd like to see it.
Oh, Eden.
Darling, I don't get to see that. People can sign any name they want. They don't have to sign anything.
Maybe before, but not later. Right?
You know who was there. You saw them.
I want it, Daddy.
You made a mistake. But you didn't kill her.
Please, try to help me excuse myself.
Well, I am going to do exactly that anyway. Let's look at this in a practical way. You are nothing if not a practical man. What sense does it make for you to carry the guilt of what happened to Andrea when the man who raped her and murdered her obviously feels no remorse at all?
I gave him the opportunity.
You did everything you could to keep that opportunity from happening. You had more security there than guests.
Didn't matter very much, did it?
To Andrea, no. But in the moral scheme of things, yes, you did the wrong thing, but you did them for the right reasons. You honestly believe that you and only you are responsible for taking care of the people you love. It's not true. But your ego doesn't let you know that, and you're not alone, my darling. There are huge egos in small places all over this world. The curse of being you is that no one can stop you when you're wrong.
You always could.
But I didn't, did I? And I am going to do my damnedest today to stop you. And I want you to know that if it had worked, and no one will admit it now, but conceivably it could have worked while everyone else would be calling you a hero right now, I would still be here calling you reckless and irresponsible.
Why do you come here?
I don't come here. Buffy comes here. I just tag along. I really have no great affinity for these hallowed halls. I just figure it gets old man Cece's goat.
You don't raise his blood pressure. You don't give him a headache. He just doesn't like you, that's all.
Yeah, well, I guess I'll take what I can get.
Poor TJ, we have all been so dreadful to you, haven't we? Like, must be very bleak without a Capwell woman on your arm. How can you stand it? And we have made you what you are today. Lazy, vulgar, bitter, vicious. Have I left anything out?
Look, I know it's been done to me, all right? So do me a favor. You don't have to remind me.
Then why don't you go home and lick your psychic wounds?
It's really nice. You know, I've heard this rap so many times before. Pull yourself up. Reach for the stars. You're only as small as your dreams. You and your kind, you love that kind of philosophy. And you know why? You can get away with anything. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps? I don't think so. Builds character, maybe for somebody else. You know what's building in me, lady? A little account. Yeah? That's got your name on it. So maybe the next time I see you or the time after that, you won't be laughing so much. Bye-bye.
Tell me a secret. How did you do it?
I'm not sure.
Hi.
Hi,
Sophia,
Annie.
how you doing?
Okay, how are you?
Okay.
Mom. Hi. How are you? Okay. Look lovely. So do you.
So you two be good. I gotta take off. I'll see you later.
Okay. Hey, bye. Take care.
Okay. You too.
He's working too hard. I really hope that this investigation ends soon.
So do we all. You ready to go?
Yeah. Let me get my purse.
How have the checkups been going?
Oh, fine. You know, I was just telling Cruz that the weigh-ins, I think, are the worst part.
Has your doctor mentioned anything to you about doing amniocentesis?
Yeah, he did, as a matter of fact.
Did he? Did he suggest when you should do it?
No? Well, I guess probably in a little while. I don't know. Let's go.
Okay. Kelly, why don't you go sign him out? I'll wait here.
Okay, Mom.
What the hell's the matter with you? What pleasure do you get in torturing a girl who is already tortured? Why do you keep following her around?
Why don't you just get out of my face, huh? I'm not following anybody around. I came down here to get a physical, which I do once a year. You know, I am also a human being.
You could have fooled me.
Oh, that's very cute. What, are you gonna spend the rest of your life being jealous of your daughter and I?
Why don't you stop flattering yourself, TJ, and don't change the subject? So much hate. I see it more and more. Especially the other night at the party when Cece asked you to leave. All of a sudden, I realized that you were capable of doing anything. I never saw that before. And you did leave the party, didn't you? For just the right amount of time.
Oh. Oh, isn't that perfect? I saw this coming. What, are you trying to do, frame me for that murder and rape, too, huh? Just the way you tried to frame me for that embezzlement from that stupid company of yours? Let me tell you something. Yeah, I had a whole lot of hatred in me that night. It was all directed at you and everything you stand for. Nothing to do with some poor, helpless girl I knew nothing about.
I didn't think a girl exists that you didn't know anything about.
Hey, you're gonna have to keep this conversation down. It's a hospital.
Yeah, Doc, I hear you cure sick people, so I'll tell you what you do. Cure this thing here. It's the sickest thing I've ever met.
Dr. Douglas, see Nurse Margaret at the nurse's station.
Thanks a lot for all your help. I think Jeffrey and I will be fine now.
Good. Are you going to get someone here to help you, Kelly, like you had before?
Yeah, Mom, I'll call an agency tomorrow morning.
Why don't you ask Dr. Bryce, or I could speak to Arthur Donnelly. He would know.
You're not still going out with him, are you?
We're friends. I can ask him a favor.
No, you know what? I'll be okay, Mom. I'll find somebody.
Kelly, I don't think we're giving out grades here. This is not a contest in self-reliance.
What do you mean?
I mean that you seem to be making a point of not accepting any help. Don't you understand that when I help you, it makes me feel better?
Yeah, Mom, I know that, but...
But?
Mom, it's just that I run to you and Daddy with every little problem that comes up. You know, half the time I feel like a little girl.
My darling, you are dealing with very grown-up girl problems. Don't try to do it alone.
On second thought, there is something I'd like to ask you.
Anything.
Would you mind staying with your grown-up girl tonight?
The guest room's all made up.
I am so glad you asked me. I didn't want to offer because I didn't want to be overprotective.
Well, sometimes overprotective is just what the doctor ordered.
Excuse me. Hi, Sophia.
Hi.
Eden, may I speak with you just for a second?
Sure.
Sit down. Oh, no, I don't have time. How are you doing?
Well as possible. I guess pretty good.
Well, I imagine it's really hard to come out of what you've been through, you know, hard to stop being scared.
Victoria, I don't think this is the time to really get into a serious discussion. Eden's doing the best she can
Oh, of
under the
course
circumstances.
she is. I didn't mean to imply that she wasn't.
Is something wrong, Victoria?
Actually, I'm a little concerned about Chip.
How do you mean?
Well, you know, under the circumstances, I understand fully why he is spending so much time with Cruz's mother. I just don't think it's an ideal situation for any child. I'm trying to look at this from a little boy's point of view, and he's been moved around so much, even then when he sees you, it...
What?
Well, it's easy for him to sense your fear, maybe anger. Listen, I don't want to offend you by
look,
bringing
please,
this up.
you're not. And I don't know if it will reassure you in any way to let you know that we're trying to shelter him as much as possible, trying to make him know that everything has happened has nothing to do with him.
Well, thank you. That is reassuring. Are you planning on seeing him today?
Yes, as a matter of fact, Mrs. Castillo's bringing him by this afternoon.
Really? Do you mind if I go over just to say hi?
No, of course not.
I promise. Only a couple minutes.
Tori.
I promise.
Please. He's your son. You can have as much time with him as you like.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Thanks.
Darling, I know that your feeling is strong, but feelings are not infallible. Pregnancy is a very emotional time. Feelings are strong. Those feelings aren't necessarily scientifically accurate.
Mama, what if I endanger this baby by having this procedure?
That is a slim possibility.
No, it's not. Women have had this
Eden,
procedure.
you know very well that there's very, very little danger. The doctor has told you this. I think that you're in denial about this. I think that your doubts are as strong as Cruz's, but you won't admit it.
It's not true.
Eden, I know that the possibility that this child is not your husband's is a terrifying possibility to you. But you're going to have to face it. You're going to have to face it for your sake, for your husband's, and particularly for the child. So, Eden, please, stop making excuses.
Hi, I'm sorry
Hi,
I'm late.
there.
I didn't know if Mason was meeting me here at the office, and I guess he doesn't know either because he's not here yet, is he?
I haven't seen him all morning.
Well, what's the big surprise?
Well, I really wanted him to be here.
Well, tell us. I can't stand the
Okay.
suspense anymore.
I wanted to know if Eden would mind being my matron of honor at my wedding.
Mind? Would I mind? I would love to.
Now, you can think about it.
No, I don't need to think about it. I accept. I'm honored. I have to tell you, though, I sort of thought you'd ask Augusta.
Well, I love my sister dearly, but as you know, she's not the most reliable person in the world. I can't think of anything more humiliating than being stood up by my matron of honor, except if I were stood up by my groom.
Oh, come on, Julia. Mason's been looking forward to this for a long time.
I hope so. Anyway, you look wonderful. I don't know how you do it, but you look great.
It's that maternal glow. It just gets brighter every day.
Oh, I felt the baby move today. I mean, that was an incredible feeling.
It is an incredible feeling, isn't it?
It makes everything else seem really secondary.
In a way, everything else is.
It's like the baby was saying, just wait. You know, everything is going on right now, but just trying to tell you that everything's going to be okay. You know?